still the same deal with Devontae, just waiting for the swelling to go down before you can.
Yeah, it's still swollen, Devontae's knee, and at this time he's just elevating it, taking the game-ready equipment home, and trying to do whatever he can to get the swelling out of his knee. And the sooner it gets down, the better, and the sooner it gets down, the quicker he'll be back out on the floor.
You mentioned that you just kind of try to piece things together when he's gone. What does it change anything offensively or defensively not having him, you know, scheme-wise or anything like that, or is it just a matter of?
Well, we take the guys that are coming in and playing. You know, it's not a lot of minutes, but when you start adding up different minutes by different guys, it puts Will DiOrio at a guard spot a little bit more. Dominic Ballard has played a couple minutes. Bryce Levitt's played a couple minutes. And so all three of those kids play really aggressive. And so it allows us to do some things defensively that sometimes we're not able to do with Devontae. Part of that has to do with Devontae, when he is in there, you know, he might be playing 25, 30, 35 minutes in a game, and these other guys might be playing anywhere from 5 to 15 or 18. That'd be Will DiOrio. So they should have the energy to play hard and aggressive, and it allows us to use their strengths in that way.
Speaking of Will, what is he kind of giving you so far this year?
Will DiOrio has just given us a good player that knows the system, doesn't make many mistakes at all, and you're always going to get a great effort out of him. You know, the other day he didn't score. He's only one of 2 or 3 guys that didn't score in the game, but he came up with 6 rebounds and 3 assists, no turnovers. So he's a valuable piece to our program.
Royce mentioned after the game that they scrimmage with Idaho quite a bit in the off season. Is that a program that you know pretty well too, or?
Well, I know them a little bit because it's not because during the summer, because I'm not there during the summer, but because they are close by, and I read the newspaper every day because you guys do a great job, and so that allows me to be aware of what's going on with University of Idaho. Plus, I know some of those guys from recruiting them back when I was at Portland State, and then even just recently watching different guys play in high school. So we are pretty aware of their program. And then Ray Lopes was on their staff. So Ray Lopes knows their program better than the rest of us.
That's what I was going to ask next. I mean, do you rely on him a little bit these next couple of days for a scout, or? Yeah,
we're going to ask him some questions. No doubt about it. And yeah, you know, they know our program also. There's no big secrets between what we do and what Idaho does. And it's always a great game. It's a fun game. It's very competitive. So we were very fortunate last year to sneak a win out over there at Idaho with Reggie hitting a shot right around the buzzer. So I'm sure it'll be a similar situation Wednesday night. Great game.
And Dexter and Royce were a little banged up. Are they still kind of just on the mend, or?
As far as I know, they're good to go.
Yeah.
Unless something happened yesterday or this morning, they're fine.
So everybody's cleared to practice except for Devontae.
Except Devontae. Yeah. Everybody else will be out there.